So we need to register the image and to our predefined areas, and also so that we can know the function connectivity, functional, from structural to functional, step 1 to step 2, from structural to functional, and step 3, cluster analysis and structural functional relationship in direct projections. So even though we know about the structural and the functional connectivity, but we still define what function it is. So we need to see the cluster. There's similar neurons may cluster together to produce a function, produce some function behavior, and we may discover some indirect projections. And then step 4 is compare result to macaque data. Macaque is 就是猴子啊，灵长类。就是 we compare result from the human and the macaque, because we study macaque more, and the macaque, the brain of the macaque, we have studied for a long time, so we have more data to, and the human is similar to the macaque, so we can have the comparison. And then step 5 is validation. So to see if we define the right regions or define the right function. And furthermore, they still suggest that step 6 to 8, that is population analysis for all healthy subjects. So we can do the experiment on healthy subjects to do more validations. And this is next I will use several pictures to cover the papers I studied. And the first one is from the which one? From the second one, the graph theoretic analysis of structural and functional systems. So from the picture we can see that this is a macaque brain, the brain of the macaque, and there are some different regions responsible for different functions, and we see the connection, the structural connection of the brain and the build-up of matrix, as I mentioned about, and we then simulate by different techniques. So we get a result of mutual information or cross correlation. That many different regions of different function regions may have mutual information. They will send the information to each other. And the cross correlation, even though they are far away, the distance between these two regions is long, but they may use it through the shortest path. They also have some relationship between each other.
This is quite important because the brain is a 3-dimensional stuff. That it's difficult to look at the connectivity, but if you put that transform to a 2-dimensional connectivity graph, and then that's more easier to understand.
Okay, so we see more details in this text. So we can see here is the is anatomical connectivity, that means the structural. So first we get this kind of metric. Yeah, we cannot see any information from it, but if we reorder the every different region, we can see that they may have the cluster from the matrix. Yeah, so different clusters may represent the different functions. Also, as functional connectivity and affective connectivity. Yeah. Okay. And this picture is from the third paper I studied, the complex network measure of brain.
Back to the previous.
Okay.
The BNC, the functional connectivity and the effective connectivity. Basically, the functional connectivity is for weighted undirected network, and the effective connectivity is for weighted directed network. Which means direction is important. So some of the connections are unidirectional, some are the bidirectional. It's just like the network.
Yes.
So analysis is the direction is important.
Yeah. So you can see that things for like affective connectivity sometimes why they use the direct network, because the affective sometimes unidirectional from one place, one region to another region. Yeah. And then is this picture is talking about how we simplify our model. Yeah, because there are many parameters we can use, like in the graph theory. Do we need the weight or the directions? In this paper, he just simplified the model to undirected and bidirectional. That means we don't have the direction between the nodes and nodes. So, and also we see here is we got a threshold. So we can see the gray line and the black line. The gray line represents the weak link. Yeah. So we may see the weak tie in the social network. So if we put the threshold on, then we just get a black line, and we can clearly categorize which cluster, where cluster is. But I think, yeah, that's the trade-off. I think just as we learn about the social network, sometimes weak tie are strong, may have a strong effect on the networks. So yeah, and also we can see here is this is path and the cluster, the yellow line. We've got the cluster and the motif 就是在一个网络里面，如果你有相同的怎么讲，一个序列，就是它连接的长相是差不多的，然后在附近的，我们就是叫它motif，就是它们的连接的是 similar， 但是它们的连接是很相似的，我们叫做motif。那 clustering 就是它附近的邻近的点，然后它们有相同的相似的功能，它们会连接在一起，然后可能会代表着一个不同的同function这样。And also we can see the connector hub between two communities. There's a community 1 and community 2. They may have a connector hub. In the brain, we can most usually